Thank you Inter and Barca, the game nobody wanted to end. It gave us everything. From start to finish last week to this week, everything about this semi-final has been pure entertainment, said Alan Shearer. For the second time in 6 days, Inter Milan and Barcelona served up a European classic as the champions of Italy won 4-3 on the night, 7-6 on aggregate, to reach the Champions League final. In a thriller that will be remembered for years to come, Barca had trailed 2-0 and 3-2 in the first leg in Catalonia before salvaging a 3-3 draw. On Tuesday in Milan, they were then 2-0 behind at halftime, 5-3 on aggregate before scoring 3 times without reply. Raphinha's 87th-minute strike was the first time Barca had taken the lead on aggregate, but Francesco Acerbi's first European goal at the age of 37 took an utterly absorbing tie into extra time, with substitute Davide Frattesi scoring the winner to send more than 70,000 Inter fans inside the San Siro into raptures. It was the joint highest-scoring Champions League semi-final ever, with the 13 goals equaling the 2018 semi-final when Liverpool also defeated Roma 7-6 on aggregate. "We didn't expect this, did we?" added former England captain Shearer, who was inside the San Siro for Amazon Prime. "We expected a good game, but this? Thank you Inter Milan, thank you Barcelona for providing us with incredible entertainment and 2 great football matches. What we have witnessed has been something very special. It's been a pleasure to be here." Inter will face either Paris Saint-Germain or Arsenal, who meet in the other semi-final in France on Wednesday, 2000 hours British summer time, after one of the great modern classics. PSG lead 1-0 from the first leg. "My head was spinning." Inter ditched clean sheets for goals galore. No neutrals wanted this tie full of twists and turns to end, but when Polish referee Simon Marciniak sounded the final whistle at 23:38 local time, Inter Milan's players sank to their knees exhausted but triumphant. They remained on the pitch for a good 15 to 20 minutes after full-time to show their appreciation to their delirious fans, who can start booking flights and hotels for the final in Munich on May 31st. "Inter were heading out, they were done," added Shearer. "They somehow found a way to get themselves into the final. They deserve to be there." Inter's success in this season's competition has been built on dogged resilience and clean sheets. Not against Barcelona. They conceded more goals against the La Liga leaders over 210 minutes than they had in their opening 12 matches in this season's Champions League put together. The 3-time winners had kept 8 clean sheets in all, with Switzerland goalkeeper Jan Sommer recording 7 of those. On Tuesday alone, Barcelona peppered Inter's goal with 22 attempts, 10 on target, and scored 3 times in the space of 33 minutes. Inter dug deep to go through, with substitute Davide Frattesi scoring his side's extra-time winner. "What happened? I don't know," he said afterwards. "I celebrated so loudly that my head was spinning." Will there finally be another Italian winner after amazing night? It is 15 years since Inter, managed by Jose Mourinho at the time, were crowned champions of Europe. No Italian side has won the Champions League since that victory over Bayern Munich in 2010. Will that change at the end of the month? While they weren't necessarily the obvious choice to win this year's competition, before a ball was kicked, Opta did rate them as third favorites to go all the way behind Real Madrid and Manchester City. With both of those teams already out, Inter are now in the box seat. And they went back in time to reach their second final in 3 seasons. The 2023 runners-up to Manchester City are unbeaten in 16 home games in the Champions League. Their longest undefeated run on their own turf in Europe since the 1980s. "It was an amazing night," said Inter boss Simone Inzaghi. "One to share with our fans, our club and our families. The players did something extraordinary. We played 4 amazing games against 2 world-class teams like Bayern, in the quarter-final, and Barcelona. It was great to celebrate this achievement here with our fans." Inter's Netherlands defender Denzel Dumfries ended with 2 goals and 3 assists over the 2 legs against Barcelona. "A crazy match again. 7 goals today, it was incredible," said Dumfries. Italy midfielder Frattesi added, after the game in Munich, I thought I would never experience anything like this again in terms of emotions. But that's the beauty of football. It's part of my career. I've always been the first to believe and the last to give up.